Welcome back, What You Doing, Weaver fans.
Good morning.
Good afternoon. Good evening. It's a good morning today.
And we are at
Eidynn Xzyion.
All right, what you doing, Weaver fans? Like Zion said, it is a great day when we just had a picture of Szymeon there, and this is Ghideyn and Xzyion here, just with some murals at the entrance of Idlewild and Soakzone in Ligonier, Pennsylvania. Here is the time machine that they had playing in the background, or the audio playing in the background, which sounded similar to this. As Ghideyn and Xzyion were getting their dancing Jake thing on. I mean, what's not to love about your children taking this opportunity to get down? Well, the next day, even after injuries, we still had some fun. And how great is it that when your children can be a part of the fun and activities? And that's what's great about Idlewild and Soakzone. If you haven't gone, then you need to, because it's a great opportunity for your children just to enjoy being a child. And you just taking in the moment, living life together in each one of the life moments, just like what you're doing. And yep, we're pretty proud of Ghideyn as he took this opportunity to do this. Pretty cool. That's what we think. Pretty cool. See that smile? That's right. That's what Idlewild is all about. And Brielle here, she is awesome at dancing and being involved, and we love it when Brielle and Goo come along with us and have an opportunity to spend some time with us. And we spend some time with them, obviously. Not to be left out, here's Goo getting it down. Loving it, loving it, loving it. If this doesn't reel you into Idlewild and Soakzone, I don't know what does. Look at that smile. Hi, Ghideyn. Hi, Ghideyn. Hi, Ghideyn. Hi, Ghideyn. Obviously, Ghideyn having a really good time driving the cars. And then we go to the teacups where Xzyion, Ghideyn, and Eidynn all had a great time spinning around. And then we're going to go to Daniel Tiger's neighborhood where we get to interact with them a little bit. And a portion of that is, well, right here, when you get to see the smiles on their faces. And the greatest thing about it is, with Daniel Tiger's neighborhood and Idlewild and Soakzone, is they let you bring in food. Yes, you can buy food there, but with a family, it's such a great opportunity to be able to save just a little bit of money and bring your own food in. And they provide tables you can sit at, as you can see. And we were able to eat together as a family while enjoying some time with Daniel Tiger. And eventually, Katarina Kitty Cat comes out and spends some time with us too. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, a beautiful day for a neighbor. Daniel Tiger's neighborhood. So, plural, and she says meow meow. Who is it? Who is it? That's right, everyone. Katarina will be joining us today. She's on the trolley on her way here right now to ride the roller coaster with us. She should be here any second. There she is now. Everyone, let's say hi, Katarina, on the count of 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Hi, Katarina! Obviously, there's a lot of great things about Daniel Tiger's neighborhood. But as you just saw there, it's great that they involve the children, and more importantly, that our children get involved as they sing through and answer back. And it's one of the positive things that I think Daniel Tiger's neighborhood provided for us and our children, and how it's a wholesome cartoon that they can watch. And here you'll see a little bit as they will continue to interact more with the activities that are going on. And it's just, just a amazing time to see our children and how they're learning and how they are taking in the information, and all in a wholesome manner. We love it. We highly recommend anybody to go to Idlewild and Soakzone. Daniel, why don't you try to talk to Katarina about how she's feeling?
I'll try. Katarina, are you nervous about going on the roller coaster? I think so, Meow Meow. I've never tried it before. I was really nervous that I do.
We'll learn and play all day.
When we do something new, let's talk about what we'll do. When we go on the coaster, what will we do?
We'll play with our friends as we whoosh and zoom. Whoosh! When we do something new, let's talk about what we'll do. When we do something new, let's talk about what we'll do.
Okay, Katarina, are you excited? Awesome, Daniel. Terrific. Okay, everyone, let's get started. We'll start by putting our arms high up in the sky. Reach as high as you can, everyone. This is what we'll do when we're on the roller coaster. Here we go. Reach higher, tippy toes, everyone. Reach to the sky. Great, reaching, neighbors. Awesome. Shake your hands up.
Of course, Ghideyn, the amazing person he is, has to multitask, arms up and drinking. Love it, love him. That smile on Eidyn's face. Xzyion equally having fun. Moving slow. Look at those faces. I love it.
Slowly up the hill. Try it with me. Whoosh! Awesome. I think I see our first turn coming up. When we see a turn, each other, yes they do. Even when you can't do it by yourself, it's much more fun when a friend can help. Friends help each other.
I think what's great about how Daniel Tiger does it and the learning aspect, and well, we need to work on that sharing right there, I guess. But the learning aspect of singing and rather than just talking is something that I don't know if all families do, but we definitely do as Weavers. We will sit there and in the middle of the conversation just break out in singing the words to whatever we're trying to say. We think it's awesome. We basically say that our lives are musicals. After the show, another great aspect is that they stay around and have a meet and greet where you can see Xzyion and Eidynn were able to go up and give hugs and take some pictures and, you know, spend some time with Katerina Kitty Cat and Daniel Tiger. And you can see from the pictures here of how, look at Xzyion just look up to the characters with joy. And you will see Eidynn's great smile, and that's the reason why we are doing things like this, living life together in each one of these life moments. I mean, look at that smile right there. That's why you do it. And then Xzyion looking up again to Daniel Tiger. It just keeps reminding you as a parent that even in the difficult times, and don't get me wrong, sometimes it can be very difficult going through this, it's just well worth it. And here we have Aunt Jody coming up, Szymeon, Ghideyn, and Brielle. What a great opportunity to get a, you know, cousins photo with Daniel Tiger and Katerina Kitty Cat. Again, it's just one of those memories that you are creating for a lifetime. And hopefully they will eventually take their children to Daniel Tiger's neighborhood and Idlewild. As you can see, we got some bumper car action going on afterwards, and we tried to put everybody in their color. So these are the smaller bumper cars that are in the kids section of the park. There are different portions of the park. They have the main park, they have the Soakzone park, they have the kids section where you can have these small rides. And it appears here that I need to work on their driving skills. They seem to be clumped up and not getting around very much. But back to what I was saying, these are the smaller ones, so it gives the kids an opportunity to, play together on the rides. Soon there's going to be other rides that are going to be coming up as well. But it's, again, just a great opportunity. You can see there's not a long line to get on the rides either. Generally speaking, you're waiting maybe less than 3 minutes or something to get on the rides because they do such a great job and they're organized and they have a process to keep everything safe. Again, like I said, coming up are going to be some other rides that are for the younger children, our age children, and just a great time. So let's continue to watch. Frankly, I believe that this is the 5th or 6th time they have ridden this ride. So if that gives you any indication of how great it is that they can just get off and get back on, or sometimes just stay on if there's not a ride or line for the ride.
Hi, Zion.
That's how great it is when you bring your kids to Idlewild and Soakzone. Here is another ride. Ghideyn, give me a high five. I'm not a high five, a wave. Look at those smiles, those waves. Love it. Hello. All right, I do have to say something about this particular ride, and I'm not quite sure why, but every time that we have gone and attempted to ride this ride, there are times when it's not available, which it's unfortunate. So anytime that we do see that it's open, we make it a priority to ride this particular ride.
Okay, smile. Oh, stop it. Okay. Peanut. Andrew, come on. She's going to kick you up. Picture? You guys have fun? Thank you, Cooper.
Yeehaw!
Yeehaw!
Jacob says it when we say yeehaw. Yeehaw! Why didn't Jacob say yeehaw? Yeehaw. Why not? Yeehaw.
Say yeehaw!
Yeehaw.
Give me a big one.
Yeehaw.
Xzyion, we are at Idlewild 2022. Say yeehaw! All right, what you doing, Beaver fans? Thanks for watching. Thanks for living life together in each one of these life moments and seeing these smiles. You never know what you're going to get with What You Doing, Weavers, but I do know one thing. If you go to Daniel Tiger's neighborhood in Idlewild, you will have a great time. We highly recommend it. Did you have fun today? Yeehaw!
The boom. And then
I won't. Xzyion and Daddy on the balloons. Is this your first time? Yes? On the balloon. Oh, second time. Okay.
No, I went again. Another day too. And we picked the red one. You farted.
I didn't fart.
I didn't fart either. That's behind.
Uh-oh.
Hold on. No, we need to do another crossing. That one.
You having fun?
Yes. That's why I can't wait to get mine. That's why it was forced. We made it this day, right? We made it.
Xzyion.
I'm going to help Angel.
Xzyion, Andrew, Weaver. Weezer. Xzyion, Andrew, Weezer.
What?
Did you have fun today?
Yes.
Yes.
Daddy, please we go on now, Angel, whatever.
Everything is closed now, buddy. This was the last ride.
Hey, what you doing, Weaver fans? Bye.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, and ding that bell for notifications. And I'll see you in the next video. And if you want to follow us, please Follow us.
Did you have fun today?
Yes.
Yes.